this is the first time I'm speaking with Heidi from Dark Sarah.
Yes.
and and the new album, Grim, is out now.
Yep, that's true.
And now, this, I believe, is a new story arc.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. Could you please tell us a little more about the new story of Luna?
Yeah, sure. I need to start a little bit earlier because everything is connected to the old story, to the Chronicles. So in the end of the Chronicles, Darksara died, and the dragon who deceived her tried to save her by turning the time turner. But they both ended into this kind of a time loop and to another time and city called Grim. And now in Grim, Dark Sarah, ex-Dark Sarah, is in the form of a moth, and now she once flies to a witch who transforms her back into human form, but she's an empty vessel without no soul. So she's taken to Okedoth, which is this kind of a tomb cemetery. To wait for the right time so that the moons are in right position and she can breathe again, so she will be reborn. And now on this album, Grim, we can see the rebirth of Dark Sarah as Luna, who is her reincarnation. So basically like this.
So I meant to ask before, when Sarah is reincarnated as Luna, does she have the same memories? Is it a completely new viewpoint, but with the same spirit?
She will learn that we have some same memories, and because when Luna has found her first orb, which is obstacle, and when she has found this first orb called Melancholia, she can see into her past. And that way she finds out also what happened to Dark Sarah, her previous self.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Now with this new story, is this intended to go forward into the next albums as well?
Yes, it is. And this is going to be a continuing story like our previous albums, and don't know yet if it will be a trilogy or even more, but at least 2 albums.
Good. It's I suppose having committed the band name as Dark Sarah, that you do kind of have to stay within the confines of the story, even if you have the freedom to expand it.
Yeah, I think that people are asking a lot about this. Why is the band still called Dark Sarah? But anyway, everything is that's our roots. That's the story roots, and that's anyway the where everything started from. So I think it's actually a good thing that we have a story for our name.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So even but Dark Sarah and Luna and Sarah, they are almost the same person. Yeah.
Cool. And obviously you've done 2 videos, All Ears and Illuminate, which reflections of the story within the album. Like you say, you need it helps to have all different kinds of media to really tell the story, because there's only so much you can do with lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the All Ears video in particular I found very interesting. It kind of shows Luna as like a dictator almost.
Yeah, I think it's because of the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's only because of the hat, but of course it's not a dictator, but she's definitely going to battle with her troops and that the citizens of Grim, but she's not a dictator at all. She's so she just wants to kind of have the people to believe in themselves so that they can kind of start the battle against the evil forces that have been pushing them down for centuries, and that's to believe in themselves and have the courage. So I think that many people can misinterpret the visual aspects of this video at least.
Absolutely. I mean, there I was looking at the hat and everything and assuming she was like Mussolini. It turns out she's more like Malcolm X.
Yes, they are bought from a Gothic shop. So I think if they are not bought from a military shop. It's just Gothic, this kind of wardrobe. But I think that and even though the how I act on the podium and everything like that, it's really witchy in my opinion. So there's no that kind of force behind me. So I think it's just so simple to start drawing lines, but but definitely there's no political message here.
No.
It's pure fiction and fantasy.
Good. Like we said, there's guests on the album as well. You have Jesse Yatra from the Finnish Voice.
Yeah.
And he plays, is it Mark?
Yeah,
Merk. Yeah. How did the collaboration come about? How did you reach out? Did you just reach out to him, or was he a fan?
No, actually, I saw him on TV last year.
Yeah.
And I was already searching for a suitable voice for Mörk, and I straight away I thought, hey, this would be a good idea. So he's Finnish. He has a really good voice, and he can sing both clean vocals and growl. So he was kind of the really nice match for me, and I didn't need to look further. And I contacted him because it's always quite hard job to find the suitable, guests for each album and how to contact them and anyway everything like that. So I contacted him via Facebook. And he was straight away. He was like, "Sounds really cool," and it was really easy to work with him, and he really delivered everything that he promised.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the perfect match for this role, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And obviously, again, you have JP, who was the dragon on the Golden Moth, and this time he's Wolf. But it's a little bit like Sarah and Luna. They're almost kind of reincarnations of each other.
Yeah. Dragon is a shapeshifter, and he has been seen many different forms, like Snake on the Puzzle album, and also Dragon, and now because he time traveled, he lost his ability to transform back into human form or dragon form. So the only form he could take in Grimm was wolf, which is actually, if you Google out what Garm means, you can find that the Garm is a black dog who is the guardian of the underworld.
Okay.
So it's quite suitable name for him, I think. So it's on this album he's the wolf, and hope maybe we can hear him later too. Who knows?
That'd be good. Obviously, this is the first album through Napalm. Napalm, most artists seem very happy with them.
Yeah.
And they seem to be able to offer new things. But of course, with the pandemic going on, it is touch and go whether or not you'll be able to get out and tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just spoke with Lars from Manticore. Yeah. And he was saying that at the moment, he's trying to book gigs for next year. But because so many bands have had to cancel and reschedule, the venues just don't have the space for new tours or anything like that.
Yeah, we just lost 1 year to some kind of a black hole. like this. But like I said earlier, it's not that devastating, although it's devastating, of course, promoting the new album with the new label and everything. But personally, I feel that this is the situation I'm used to. So there hasn't been any tours or shows, not so many, at least for us before. So I think it's, for me and Dark Sarah, it's easier to, adjust to this situation compared to bands who get their most of their income by touring. So I think it's really devastating for this whole scene and the people who get their salary from the shows. And
of course.
so it's really, I think that the art scene would need a lot of support from the national, I don't know what is it called,
Governments.
Yes, yeah. So
And also just from fans themselves.
Yeah, of course, but many fans themselves are suffering the same situation. So it's
that's very true.
Yeah, but hopefully enough so that we can all survive from this.
Yeah. But all is not lost, because this Friday you'll be doing a live stream show.
Yeah.
At a very reasonable price.
Yes, 9.9 euros.
And so enlighten me a little bit about the show on Friday. This is obviously a live stream show. Will you all be performing together? Will you be performing from your own homes?
Yeah, it's a live show for a live audience too. So it's in Helsinki at On the Rocks venue, and there will be around, at least the places are around 130 people can come in, and hopefully we will get a lot of people there, as many as we can. But also it will be a live stream, so the whole live show is live streamed out, so it will be really authentic.
Yeah. And is this the first time you've done a live stream show?
Yeah. And I have actually no idea what kind of setup it will be. So I'm counting on that I don't need to, concentrate on anything else.
It's kind of funny in a way that, nobody can really tour right now, yet the rest of the world can come to see you in Helsinki.
Yeah,
for many people, this will be the first time seeing a live Dark Sarah show.
And I know that there are many of them who have never seen us because we haven't been there. But it will be even more, I think, special for our fans who have never seen us live. So I'm counting on them, so they will come there see us. But what is funny is that, not funny but really great actually, is that every time we have had our album release show in Helsinki, we have had foreign people flying to Finland just to see us. So this is, and it's the corner of the world, and people from the United States and of course Europe and everywhere. So there has been, and Canada too. So there has been a lot of people coming to us. So this is our way to come to you.
Yeah, that's so interesting. But at the same time, a lot of people I speak to here or in America or Canada, they kind of talk about Finland and Sweden as well, and to a lesser extent Norway, as being like the places they really want to go to because they love so many Finnish bands or Swedish bands, etc.
Yeah.
So and also Finland just seems like a very nice country. So why not? Why not visit Finland and get to see Dark Sarah?
Yeah, especially summertime. But
yeah,
wintertime. If you like darkness and wet, and nowadays wet, before it was cold, nowadays wet. But if you like that, why don't you come also in winter time? But definitely summer is a really nice time to visit Finland as a tourist too.
Yeah, I mean it's funny because I have friends in like the Miami area.
Yeah.
And they have sun all year long, so they really want to go somewhere like Finland and experience something completely different. So You go, oh yeah, summer's better, and they go, no, I want to go in winter. I've never seen snow.
Yeah, it's something feels. I'm sure it feels really exotic for some people. Yes, for me, like the the tropical world seems really exotic. So I think vice versa. Yeah.
Heidi, thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me again today. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Best of luck with the new album.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Kiitos.